Changes within IATA were very significant. There was a resolution that was recently passed, June 2019, that essentially mandates the use of RFID bag tags industry-wide. A better way was found through use of RFID technology over the current barcode technology in terms of more accurate tracking. The decision was significant because all the airlines, all the members within IATA unanimously voted to adopt the technology. Things more or less got started back in the 2005 timeframe with the deployment of RFID baggage capabilities in Hong Kong and Las Vegas McCarran Airport. However, RFID has really not spread up until very recently in 2016 when Delta Airlines decided to adopt it on a system-wide basis. We're here on site at Chicago O'Hare Terminal 5, which is their international facility where mishandled bags are a daily occurrence. So as an industry, despite all of our efforts, we still find ourselves with mishandled rates costing the industry at around $300 million per year. The cost of repatriating bags is something around $100 per passenger. So a bag room like this one here at Chicago, during irregular operations, perhaps due to weather, perhaps due to other unforeseen factors, can cause total disruption in this particular bag room. And that's mainly due to the fact that it's just hard to track bags during such an operation. And we feel that, we know that RFID would vastly improve irregular operations during such events. There are many, but they boil down to two main improvements: speed and accuracy. RFID tags can be read in large batches, so dozens of bags can be scanned in the time it takes to scan a single barcode. But the real driver is economic. Let's dispel a myth right here. The cost of the consumable tag was, at one point, a potential barrier to adoption. That is no longer true. Tags have dropped to 30% of what they once were, and will decline further as the volumes come up. Many other barcode-related costs can also be averted, such as the fixed scanner array acquisition and the upkeep of that equipment. Head-to-head, total costs for RFID are actually less. So why wouldn't you go in that direction? Finally, you can't dispute the quantity and the quality of the data that you can acquire. Knowing more about a service you can provide to your passengers isn't a bad thing, is it? Yes, definitely. The benefits of RFID make sense for any airline, including the low-cost carrier, especially the low-cost carrier. And the benefits go well beyond reductions in mishandling. For example, RFID can help improve aircraft turn tremendously, one of the main staples LCCs rely on. It can increase baggage throughput by up to 18%. It can cut ramp loading time by as much as 4 minutes per aircraft turn. Labor can be reduced by as much as 1 full-time employee per turn. So for any airline, in fact, RFID can make a dramatic difference in efficiency and, most importantly, the bottom line. Several come to mind. One benefit that's perhaps a little unexpected is that RFID tags are easier on baggage handlers. Since no line of sight is required for scanning, handlers don't have to lift heavy luggage or physically change the orientation of a bag to aim their scanners, so there's significantly less chance of injury. That's a big deal for handlers and for the airlines that have to cover the costs of those injured workers. Deploying RFID also has potential to increase revenue from checked bags. So a big lift on the revenue side perhaps. Customers are more likely to pay to check a bag when they have the confidence that their bag will arrive when they do. And along those same lines, the point-by-point tracking enabled by RFID will let airlines keep passengers informed about the whereabouts of their luggage in real time via a mobile app, pretty much like that, which is huge. Passengers love this idea. IATA's research shows that more than 80% want to be notified of their baggage, progress, and route. Delta is doing this successfully. So we are classically known for making labels, but we've been driving RFID adoption for a long time, since 2004. And today we're the world's largest UHF RFID partner with more than 20 billion tags produced to date and more than 1,000 patents and applications worldwide. So we're really experienced in this category and have been doing a lot of the breakthrough work in terms of tag design. So for us, it's all part of a continuum. Intelligent labels, including labels embedded with RFID, are the next evolution in labeling and packaging. And we've long led in that space. So to us, it's a natural evolution of our business to blaze the trail as labeling goes digital. We are right in the middle of IoT. Let's talk about a new and very important chapter in Avery Dennison's and aviation industry's future. I'm talking about the notion of sustainability. So how does the change to RFID bag tags make a difference when we're talking about sustainability in the aviation circles? Well, you have to consider that when you have baggage mishandlings, the bags have to be repatriated with passengers mainly through vehicular traffic. And so if we cut down on the number of mishandles, cut down actually on the number of movements out in the ramp as well, we're reducing the carbon footprint. With regard to Avery Dennison's manufacturing process, we've actively been reducing the amount of actual raw material in making our products, as well as taking the refuse and recycling them as much as we can. Take a look at this. This is a beautiful day. And so the whole point of this discussion is let's continue to have nice days for ourselves, for our kids, and our grandkids. Our 80+ years of defining innovation in label materials, combined with our expertise at RFID, gives us the capabilities to help the aviation industry to get RFID right. Capabilities that, frankly, no other company has. Avery Dennison is the right fit for multiple reasons. One of the largest is our involvement with IATA, both at the compliance and the contributory levels. We really understand this space, and we're here on site at Auburn University in their RFID lab, another one of our valuable partners that supplements our testing plans. At Avery Dennison, we don't stop innovating, and behind me you see a radio wave test chamber. This is for our new line of bag tag inlays we're testing with this organization. We're also a good fit because we're not just a supplier. We very much are interested in partnering and have done so in the past with like-minded companies interested in providing solutions to the aviation industry. IATA didn't indicate a fixed deadline in its resolution. So right now they are saying that its members should have RFID systems in place within 4 years. I think that's good for everyone in the industry. It gives airlines and airports a chance to do RFID correctly in the way that works best for their operations. It will also give solution providers like us and everyone else in the ecosystem the opportunity to give customers focused attention and frankly our best thinking. It's going to be a methodical change over time instead of a shocking upturn, a more manageable change.
4 years is bound to pass by quickly, so the time to start analyzing options is now, and we're ready to help. We're excited to help converters, airlines, and airports everywhere, however we can.